In this video, we're going to be looking at the main 3D shapes that you need to be familiar with for your GCSE Maths. So this is very much just an introduction. When it comes to 3D shapes, there are two main things you're going to have to work out. So we have the surface area and also the volume. Now a lot of these equations you'll be given the equation on how to work out the volume. And the surface area, if you have a look at it, it's basically all made up of either triangles or rectangles in most cases. There will be the odd situation where it's slightly more complex than that, but you'll have plenty of practice with that in other videos before it becomes important. So let's have a look at what we call each of these 3D shapes. So you have your bog standard cube here, and on a cube you have all 6 faces are exactly the same, all the edges are the same length, and everywhere has right angles. Next we have the cuboid, very similar to the cube, just a little bit stretched out. Again, most faces are either squares or rectangles, and they all have right angles. Here we have a triangular prism. I often like to describe this one as a Toblerone box. So for those of you that know what Toblerone is, it's a type of chocolate and it always comes in this kind of container. So again, you can see it's composed of 2 triangles, one at the front, one at the back, and 3 rectangles surrounding it. Here, it's hard to draw a 3D version of this, but it's actually a sphere. Now a sphere is basically like a ball, so whether that's like a football, a tennis ball, that kind of thing. It's just a round shape, has no corners, no vertices, and just one big curved face. Next, we have 2 types of pyramid. The type of pyramid depends on what type of base it has. So this one, you can see, is a triangle-based pyramid. It is purely composed of 4 triangles. They're not necessarily always the same size of triangle, so always bear that in mind. Have a look at the measurements when it comes to calculating things like the surface area. And the other type, you may have guessed, is a square-based pyramid. And again, as you imagine, this is a square at the bottom and actually 4 triangles coming off it. And for the final 2, we have a cylinder. Again, most drinks cans are in the shape of a cylinder. We have a circle, a flat edge at the top and the bottom, and then a curved face around the middle. And finally, a cone. So a classic ice cream cone, for example, we have a curved face around the top bit and just a circle at the bottom. And they are the main 8 shapes that you need to know about for your GCSE Maths. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that helped.